Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Hikmal Ha and I'm from class D. My student ID is A01233331. I'm for the Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, English Education Department. This video is created by the Semantics and Pragmatics course, taught by Honorable Lecturer Mr. Ridwan SPD MPD. In today's presentation, I will explain one of the most essential topics in linguistics, especially in the meaning analysis, which is reference and irreference. These two concepts help us understand how language connects with the real world and how people interpret meaning beyond the words. So, in linguistics, semantics focus on literal meaning, the meaning of words, phrase, and sentence based on dictionary definition or structure. Meanwhile, pragmatics focus on meaning within context, how meaning changes depending on situation, speaker intention, and shared knowledge. Reference and inference are two concepts that appear in both semantics and pragmatics. Reference show how language point to or identify something. Meanwhile, inference explain how listeners interpret or guess meaning that is not directly said. So, understanding these two ideas makes communication clearer, avoid misunderstanding, and help us analyze how people use language in real life. Okay, so what is reference? Reference is the art of using linguistic expression, such as a word, noun, phrase, or pronouns, to identify specific people, objects, place, or events in the real world. So the key characteristics of reference is which number one is speaker based. Reference depends on what the speaker intends. Example, if I say look at the man, the words that the man refers to however I'm pointing at. Second, context dependent. The listener must use the context to identify what the speaker refers to. If two cats in the same room and I say pick up the cat, you must look at my gesture or my eye movement. Third, difference form of reference. Proper nouns, which is the Bali, Hassan, Samsung. Definite noun phrase, the girl in the red dress, my brother, or the tallest building. Also, indefinite noun phrase is a student, somebody, or a car outside. Also, pronouns he, she, it, they, this, that. 4. Same entity, different expression. One object can be referred to in different ways. Example, the capital city of Indonesia. Also, we call it Jakarta or the mega city. All refer to the same place. Also, there is a reference example analysis, which is a sentence. Can you take this bag to her? Also, this bag is the object I'm holding. Also, her is a specific woman known to both speaker and listeners. So the sentence seems simple, but understanding it requires accurate reference identification. So that's what is reference means. Okay, so what is inference? Inference is the process where the listener uses close background knowledge and context to understand meaning that is not directly said, or mental process of interpreting hidden, amplified, or incomplete information. So the key characteristic of inference is number one, listener base. Speakers do not always express everything clearly. Listener must fill in the gaps. So listener must fill in the gaps. Okay. So the second, requires shared knowledge. People interpret meaning based on what they already know about the world. So that the request shared knowledge means. So the third is inference can be strong or weak. Okay, so the strong inference is which is called almost everyone will interpret in the same ways. So for example, she is in the hospital, also meaning the listener infers she is sick. Also, weak inference is called interpretation depends on the imagination. For example, he looks different today. Okay, so there is types of inference. Inference, number one is logical inference, based on facts. Example, John's car is dirty, so we know that John is on a car. Second, pragmatic inference, based on speaker intention. Example, is hot in here, meaning please open the window or please turn on AC. Okay. The third is cultural inference, based on cultural knowledge. Example, he wears white clothes to a funeral, which also might different meanings depending on the culture what she wearing. Also, inference example analysis. So there is a statement: I didn't sleep last night. This exam is going to kill me. Listener infer to the speaker is tired, the exam is difficult, or the speaker feel stressed. So nothing is stated explicitly, but the meaning is clear from inference. Okay, so next is how reference and inference work together. Reference and inference complement each other. Successful and communication requires both. When the speaker refers to something, the listener uses inference to understand what is meant. Example, speaker, can you pass me that bottle? The listener must infer which bottle. Also, the one the speaker is looking at is the one closest to the listener. So without correct inference, reference files, and communication breakdowns. So in the real life scenario is when a teacher says, put it on the table. So the student must infer what is it, a book, a pen, or a bag, or which table, the foam table, or table in the teacher desk. So even though the sentence is short, interpretation requires both reference and inference. Okay. So why are reference and inference important? These concepts are essential because 1. They help clarify meaning and avoid misunderstanding, which is misunderstood, reference confusion. Second, they explain how pronouns work in conversation. Example, she said, he broke it. Who is she, and what is it? Third, they reveal how humans understand implied ideas. So not everything is said directly in communication. They are used in teaching, translation, linguistics, and daily conversation. Also, 4, without inference, language will be extremely long. People rely on the inference to keep communication efficient. Okay, the last, which is conclusion. To conclude, reference is the speaker act of the identify or pointing to something. Inference is the listener act interpreting meaning based on context. But concepts work together to create effective and meaningful communication. So that's it, all of my presentation. Thank you for watching, and I hope this explanation helped you understand reference and inference more clearly. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.